Ronald Gerstein. I'm a filmmaker. In the past, I wrote, produced, and directed an international award-winning short film called Waiting for Ronald. The film is about a man who has developmental disabilities who leaves the facility where he spent most of his life, and he takes his worries and his fears, his humor, and his suitcase to meet his best friend, Edgar, who's played by Michael Luckerman. He is the only actor that does not have any type of disability who is playing a character with developmental disabilities. And I cast a blended cast because that's how I feel about society, that no one should be thrown out of society. We all belong. And I wanted to show how we all get along in this film. Characters, actors with disabilities, and the one actor without who's playing that, and how they all mesh and the relationships that happen. I'm proud to say that I did shoot it on 35. I did write a pilot called Just South of Normal, and it incorporates this character, Edgar, also in the pilot. Now, I wrote a documentary series about all the actors that were in Waiting for Ronald. This is part 3, where I interview Michael Luckerman, who plays Edgar. And let's see what Michael says about his experience in the film.
Hi, my name is Michael Luckerman. I play Edgar in Waiting for Ronald. And Waiting for Ronald started for me with a phone call for an audition. And the exciting part about this audition for me was that I would be auditioning with Jody, who plays Ronald. And I thought it would be a very interesting challenge, even above and beyond getting the part or working the part or working, which is a good thing. The exciting part to me would be working with Jody to see if I could come in and maintain my focus and a believable character while working with somebody who is developmentally disabled. The sort of excitement and discovery process kind of continued on once I'd gotten the part and rehearsals began. It was one thing, it was one stretch for me after another. Ellen pushed me in ways that I don't normally push myself, which is a good thing. And it's always good to stretch. And she made it, she put together opportunities for discoveries. We did a birthday party for one of the characters, which for Scotty, I think. And all the characters came, and we had a birthday party. We had cake, and I personally, for them, they were having a birthday party. I had to come in character and stay in character throughout the entire birthday party, which was the interesting thing for me. And I found that day and the days that I shot, I would come home and I'd be like, man, I must be getting arthritis. My fingers are just killing me. But as part of my physicality, if I just thought about it for a second, as part of my physicality, there was a lot of me having my hands up and moving my fingers a lot. And I'd just get home and I'd be like, oof, man. But that's the sort of discovery process that it's like invaluable, a tool as an actor, to be given that kind of information about yourself, about your character before you start shooting I found was just invaluable. It made the days on the set kind of a snap, because I didn't have to find those things in on the set. I found them in rehearsal, and Ellen forced that, and that, thank God she did. And other things too. She made sure that Jody and I spent a lot of time together, so that we would incorporate that bond that we found outside of shooting and the time we spent on the set into the movie. There was a lot of stuff in the movie for me personally that was the moments that I don't necessarily care to go back to, but I had to go back to for the movie. And
Was that the bathroom scene?
It was, yeah. The bathroom scene was one of those places where I did not want to. I didn't want to be in that headspace. I didn't want to think about the things I knew I'd have to think about. But of course, while we were doing the movie, yeah, you have to be there.
Did it widen your scope, or how did it affect you, being around Jody, knowing Jody?
I don't know. It's like I said earlier, developmentally disabled is just, it's a label. You just have to spend the time to look past what you think are going to be disabilities and, find out what the person's really about.
I can do it. Joseph, I can do it. Joseph, I can do it. Joseph, to breathe. Just breathe. You can do it. Joseph, you can do it.